What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are standing in front of the farms that I made in the last episode. We have a wheat farm, a cow farm, and down here we actually have a sugarcane farm. In today's episode, we have something different to do though. I'm actually gonna grab a bucket of water for clutching, because I'm great at clutching. Not really, but a water bucket can save someone's life. Not in real life, but in Minecraft, yeah. But in today's video, we actually are going to be dealing with horses like this one. And if you didn't know, horses have a max speed of 14 blocks and a max jump of 5.5 blocks. So that's what we're going to be trying to get in today's video. And I don't know if we'll get the max health, but we will do as much as possible. Now I know dealing with horses, it will take forever. Actually, if you shift, you can actually see the max jump and speed, and it's 14.57, and the max jump is 5.92, which is interesting. Neither of these jumps are honestly that good, so I think we'll go out on my horse and find horses that are better and kill the ones that aren't. So this horse right here, his speed is terrible, but his jump honestly isn't bad. So we'll try and tame this one. There we go. I don't have my saddle with me, so we need to go get it off of this one over here. Now, there's another farm that we're actually going to have to make in today's video, and that is a carrot farm, so that we can get golden carrots. Because that's what you need to breed. So we're going to use the saddle, and we're going to bring it back to the hole. Now, out of all of the videos in this series so far, this one's going to take the most time. Just because breeding horses takes forever. We're actually going to check this horse over here, too. Speed and jump are terrible. Ooh, free leather. I wonder how that got in my inventory. There's a horse over here too that we can get. Your speed isn't bad. We'll actually tame you. I don't have my saddle with me again because I am not good at bringing it with me. Once we get them out of the hole, we need to start once we get that one into the hole, we need to actually start a carrot farm, because like I said, we need golden carrots to breed horses, and that's going to take forever. Now that we got the saddle, we can head back to the base. Oh, there's mobs in my house. Okay, so now we can put the leather on here. And I'm going to grab the carrots, and I'm going to grab a hoe. I'm not too worried about making this a good farm. It just needs to work. Now, it looks like it is turning nighttime, so whenever it does turn nighttime, we can just go to sleep. Look at the cows over there. Having no idea that I'm looking at them. There's only two. I need to breed them. Actually, I think there is a third one. I think I did breed one. Where's the baby? He may be over on the other side and too far for render distance. Well, we can sleep now. Like I said, I'm not too worried about this farm being a good farm. It's just gonna work. And I'm also not too worried. I'm not gonna keep the farm. I'm just gonna put it right over here, because it's not gonna be a permanent farm. The farms over there are gonna be permanent. Well, semi-permanent. I don't really know. So we're gonna put the water bucket here, and we're gonna just till the ground. And now we can plant the carrots down. We don't have many, but that's gonna have to do. Now there's one thing we will have to do. I'm actually gonna move these over to a valuables chest. Just real quick. There's one thing we're gonna have to do, and that is go mining for some gold. So I'm actually gonna try and find a mesa biome. Well, actually they're badlands biomes now, but they're mesa biomes to me still. And I'm just going to try and find one because they have loads of gold. I could go to the nether, but I am not near close to being ready to go to the nether. And we actually have a crop that's fully grown, which is good. So there. And... oh wait, actually, I'm going to heal you. And plant you there instead of over there. Okay. So that's good. Now that we're waiting for the crops to grow, we need to... actually, I think I might just stay in this area, because I do want the crops to grow, and the crops are not going to grow when I'm out in a mesa biome. And plus, on the map, there's no mesa biome nearby. There's a ruined portal over there, which is kind of cool. But there's no mesa biome, and I don't feel like going on a long expedition just to find a mesa biome. Because I'm not going to need that much gold. Well, I'm going to need a lot of gold, just not... I'm not going to need as much gold there as a mesa biome. Now, if I ever try and get, like, a stack of golden apples, maybe I'll go to mesa biome. I mean, I guess at that point I could just build a gold farm, but whatever. Now there's a cave this way, which is good. I can get iron armor too. I'm not going to try and get diamonds unless I find them. And that's mainly because I don't, like I said in the first episode, I don't want to rush this world. So I'm getting the water so that way I can clutch. Actually, I'm going to go in here real quick. I mean, obviously I'm going to need an iron pickaxe to mine gold because you can't mine gold with a stone pickaxe. And I'll get any iron that I see. I'm just not going to get any diamonds. So I'm going to grab a stack of planks and a crafting table. And we'll grab a couple of sticks. 10 sticks should be good. Now, I am a little worried to go into this cave because I don't know what's going to be in here. I mean, it is a sulfur cave, which I've never been to a sulfur cave. So, I guess we'll just see. I don't see any gold off the bat. I may end up needing to have to go to a badlands biome. I guess we'll just see. I'll get enough gold for a couple, not gold, iron for a couple pickaxes. I really need to get an iron sword. This gold sword's not gonna cut it. Dude, these mobs are gonna kill me. Let's eat some bread. Okay. I'm in a bad situation over here. Dude, I actually hate skeletons. So badly. There we go. Yeah, that's not that good. I think I'm gonna go with an iron sword before I get gold, before I get an iron pickaxe. Oh, well, this pocket of iron should be good enough, actually. And I think I'm gonna head to a mesa biome. I know I said I wasn't, but I just don't feel like going in large caves for barely any gold. Because, like, I don't even see a single piece of gold here yet. And I think, preferably, I can get this iron, too. But I think our best bet is to just go find a mesa biome. But we're gonna grab this iron, too. Now we can head back up. And I will have to... Do I have a boat? Yeah, I do have a boat. I forgot. So now we're at the cave. We can start smelting the iron. Okay, all the iron should be done by now. So we can... I don't have a crafting table up here. I guess we'll place down this crafting table. And not right there. That's a bad spot. I think we're gonna place it right there. Okay. And we can get a iron pickaxe. There we go. And I did get 3 bones from the skeleton, so we can actually bone meal... Whoa. It looks... Whoa, that's kind of crazy. But we can actually bone meal some of the crops. Some of the carrots, at least. And plant them back down. I'm going to make an iron sword, that way I can kill all of these enemies that we have. Did I say enemies? I'm not playing Siege, why am I calling them enemies? They're mobs. Oh my gosh, I cannot open a door. Okay, I just need to kill this spider and then I think I'll be able to sleep. Ouch. Can you believe it's already day 20? That's crazy. Sounds like I've only been in this world for... I don't know. It actually doesn't feel like it's been that long, but... I guess I'll put the gold sword in here. If I had sharpness on the sword, it wouldn't be that bad. Oh my gosh, there's a creeper. This is how you combat a creeper. I almost clicked the wrong button. I did click the wrong button by accident. I left clicked instead of right clicked. I said that backwards. I right clicked instead of left clicked. There we go. Now you're dead. Don't have to worry about you no more. So now we're actually gonna grab the boat and head out to try and find a mesa biome. We do have a bit of sugar cane that's grown, so we'll actually grab it and replant it. And now we can head off, finally, to look for a badlands biome. I just realized, why don't we get a nautilus? I mean, we're gonna have to go into the ocean. I guess let's make a fishing rod, because I did get some string from a spider that I killed. Why don't we make a fishing rod and fish up some pufferfish and tame a nautilus? I have some nautilus armor in my chest. It's copper, which means it's not the best, but it's good. It'll have to work, but I'm not too worried about the copper nautilus armor. Do you need a saddle? I don't know. I'll grab one just in case. And we'll start. Where's my string? Here it is. We'll make a fishing rod. Now, hopefully the fishing won't be terrible. I am going to try and fish up a better fishing rod, of course, because you never know. And bang. I'm just going to sit here fishing for a little bit until I pick up enough pufferfish. Okay, I got 4 pufferfish. Google said on average you only need 3. So I thought I'd get 4 just to be safe. And we'll go to this one over here. Of course she didn't tame. That's great. That's wonderful. Looks like we're gonna have to do more fishing. Okay, so I got 4 puffer fish. I did break my fishing rod, so if I don't tame it this time, I have to get another one. Oh. Aha. Saddle. Actually called a saddle too, which is good. Oh, this is cool. I need a lead, because I don't want to, you know, lose this guy. Let's see. Can I, like... I actually ended up adjusting the settings on my monitor, so now my game looks way better for me. It didn't change for y'all, of course, because it's not how recording works. But I basically just activated the mode that optimizes it for gaming, and it looks way better. Like, it's more saturated and stuff. I do upgrade the saturation in my videos, so maybe it won't be too different from how I see it. But yeah, this is actually way cooler, way better looking for me, and I think it's good. Okay, now that I have a fence gate and a lead, I can actually go now, and we're just going to try and find a mesa biome. Okay, so I made it to a mesa biome, and it is nighttime, so I do gotta worry a little bit about mobs, but my goal is literally to just find a cave. I did end up using chunk base to find the badlands biome, just because it was taking forever and I couldn't find it, and it still took forever to get here. I had to turn around from where I was and then come this way. And there's a cave this way. I saw it on the map, so we're gonna go to it. It's a mine shaft. That's good. And there's already some gold. It's crazy how much more gold spawns here than normal. I wish I had fortune, but I do not. I think I'll get around a stack of gold. I don't know, but that's gonna take a while, so let's do a montage, shall we? Alright, that's all I need. I ended up getting 2 stacks and 17. Because that's how much there was in this cave, and this cave is filled with it. There's actually a piece over here. There's 3 pieces over here. I'm not getting that. I'll get that next time I come. I'm a little worried about it, because it's nighttime. But I think if I just rush over to my Nautilus, I can be fine. There is a husk with a spear. That's not good. I better run. And there's a skeleton. Of course, there's zombies right by my Nautilus. Ow. Alright. There we go. So, now we can head back to the base and start on the golden carrots for the horses. And we have made it back. And I actually looted a shipwreck on the way back. And it looks like I lost my fence gate. Not my fence gate, my actual, just straight up fence. I must have forgot it. Okay, that's wonderful. Let me go get one real quick. And you don't go too far, please. I'm also gonna sleep. Haven't slept in a few days. And once this world does reach 100 days, I will be doing a series, not a series, what? I will be making a compilation video, which is great. I did end up gathering coal as well, because I don't know how much coal we have. And I'd imagine we'd also run out pretty soon. Probably, blah, 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 blah. We're probably pretty close to running out, so. I also looted a shipwreck. Oh wait, I think I already said that. Okay, I got the fence. Now we can bring it over to the Nautilus and trap him. That way he doesn't leave or go away or whatever. Now, where did he go? That's the real question. Did he pathfind all the way down here? Where is he? Oh, there he is. I'm about to die. Okay, we're good. Okay, now we can place down the fence, get off of it, and attach it to the fence. Now he won't die, and he won't wander off. Well, he may die. I don't know. I hope not, but you never know. And now we can split up all of the gold in the furnaces. And I can wait for them to smelt. Alright, so all the gold is smelted. I'm actually going to grab a piece out of this furnace. And I'm going to make torches because I need to light up my base. Because zombies and stuff keep spawning while I'm inside of it. Not while I'm inside of it, but while I'm outside of it. And about to go in. So let's just do that, and that should be good enough. Now we're going to head up to my base and sleep. Now that we have all the gold, I obviously can't use it yet because we don't have any carrots. But we actually do have some carrots, I think, actually. No, because I planted them all. Right, I forgot. I don't know how I already forgot. But I do have some bones in here because I killed some skeletons while I was in the caves. I just heard a skeleton clatter. Oh, there you are. Can we get some more bones? Yes, yes we can. Alright, so now we have 18 bone meal, which is good because we already have almost a full harvest of crops, which is great. I accidentally stepped on a crop. Where's my hoe? There you are. And boom. Now we just want to do that again. Basically, I'll start harvesting these whenever it's full. So I guess while that's doing that and growing and stuff, we'll make a pen where we can breed the horses at. Luckily, I have some leftover fences from last episode. So we're going to start a pen for breeding. Pretty close to the farm, I think. And we're going to make it a 9x9. Just like the farm is. I do believe this is a 9x9. Yep, it is. Just counted it. I'm actually going to head over. I have some more seeds, so I'm going to head over to the wheat farm and harvest that as well. While I'm harvesting, you know. And I'll breed the cows, because apparently I'm not great at that. I keep forgetting, but it's fine. So let's do a harvest. We have over a stack of seeds, which is wonderful. And now we can breed the cows. We can only breed 2, because I don't have enough wheat. Or I don't have enough cows to breed the other one. And I actually have the perfect thing to cover this water over here. So if I go into my house, I actually fished up a lily pad when I was fishing earlier. So we can actually put that on the over the water and we won't have to worry about falling in. So that is wonderful. Let's actually mine down this tree. That way we can get more spruce by my base. So that's perfect. Now the only thing we are waiting for is for the carrots to grow. I say we grab some leads and we'll move the horses that we have in here. And we can move all of the horses into the pen. Okay, so now we have all of the horses. And now we just need to separate them by speed and jump. So we'll just split a line down the middle. And the half that has good speed will be on this side. And the half that has good jump will be on this side. Alright, now we've split it into one side that has good speed and one side that has good jump. And I've put the one that has the best jump and the one that has the best speed separate from each other. So now, I'm going to take this saddle. And earlier over here I saw some horses, so I'm going to take them. And this guy has a great jump, so we're definitely taming him. His speed isn't the best, but he does have a good jump, so that's good. And this guy has neither a good jump nor good speed. Same thing with this one, this has good neither. Alright, so now I have them in their pens. Now we just need to go to sleep. And I think I'm going to try and find more horses that I can take. So I'm going to grab this guy's saddle and just go try and find more horses this way. Because I think there probably will be some. I don't want to go too far. That way I don't have to transfer a bajillion horses. 100,000 blocks. Obviously, both of those were an exaggeration, but still, you get the idea. And I don't see any on this side, so I'm actually not... I don't want to go too far. And I still don't see any, but I'm not too close. And nope, there isn't one. So basically now, I'm just going to off camera, of course, because it would take 10 bajillion years. It's going to take 10 bajillion years to breed all of these. So I'm going to start the breeding process. And, yeah. So the horse breeding is going great, but I ran out of golden carrots. And I actually have an idea to get more. That way I don't have to go all the way back to the mesa biome. Now I don't know if I actually said this, but I don't really want to use villagers that much, but considering that I've already gotten this far with the carrots that I did have, I think what I'm gonna do is just use a villager. Because if you don't know, farmer villagers actually can trade for golden carrots at their mastery level. And so that's my plan. Basically, there's only gonna be 2 early game villagers. There's going to be a farmer villager and a mending villager. The mending villager, I do have a plan before I can actually get the mending, but you'll have to wait and see what that plan is. And I have carrots on me. I actually don't think I'll need them. We'll grab wheat, that way I can trade with wheat if I need to, and we'll keep on the carrots. So basically, we're gonna head over to the village with one of my fastest horses. This is my fastest horse, I think. So it's not the best horse because it doesn't have a great jump. In fact, its jump is terrible. And so now I'm just trying to breed the two together because I have a fully maxed out jump horse. Now I just need, and a fully maxed out speed horse. Now I just need to put them together and make a maxed out horse. Maybe one day I'll work on health and try and get maxed health, but that would just take way too long and I don't feel like doing that. I think it's 15 hearts is the max. And this horse right now has 30. Not what? This one right now has 13. So that's not terrible, but also not the best, like I said. Can barely jump over 1 block gaps. Or fences, I mean. So let's actually get rid of all the job site blocks that aren't for farmers. Actually, we might not need to. Actually, we will, because I don't like that guy. I don't like those trades. I could reset them, I know. And I'm probably going to end up doing that. I just don't want all the leather workers that I think are in here. I think there's a few of those. And here they are, they're over here. So basically, we're going to mine all of these cauldrons. And now you can get a new job eventually. But as of right now, we don't want bread villager. We want carrot or wheat. Preferably wheat, because I do have a lot of wheat. And I have a bigger wheat farm. So I might actually just wait out until I get a wheat farm. Oh, and actually we have one right now. So that should be enough for the next level. And now we just need to buy apples or pumpkin pie. Apples, probably the best. I need more emeralds. And then 1 more apple set. And I think the next one will be pumpkins or melons and or both. Yeah, so we have melons for 4 melons for an emerald. That's crazy, first of all. But I'm gonna have to do it. Because, actually, let's head back. I'm gonna head back and get more wheat. Because I know a place that we can actually get more wheat. And if you're curious as to what place that is, it's over here. It's the other village. Because I don't think I ever grabbed the hay bales from it. So we're actually gonna use these hay bales. And I actually have my hoe on me, which is great. Not something that I expected to have on me. But I think I've kept it on me so that if I ever, accidentally jump on a crop, it's fine. I do think this village is closer, so maybe I should do a farm on this side, but I guess it's too late for that now, isn't it? Or is it? Yes, it is. I'm not restarting when I already have that much stuff. Maybe I did take all the hay bales, because I actually don't see a single hay bale. Either that, or they don't have hay, which is a little annoying, but I guess it's fine. We're gonna have to go back to the base, and just use the farm that we have. Which, I mean, isn't terrible. And I may have some in my chest, but I don't think I do, because I think I have all of it on my inventory. Well, I did, at least. Yeah, I don't have a single one. Which means I'm gonna have to wait at the farm over here. Something I did forget to mention is that I've been breeding cows. And it looks like they've all grown up. Mostly. I think that's way too many cows. My frames didn't actually drop that much. But it's very loud over here. But, it looks like that's just gonna have to be alright, because I am not killing all the cows right now. And I actually did die from a pillager, as you see. Oh, never mind, you don't see it in chat. But I did die from a pillager. There was a pillager patrol, or whatever they're called. And I kind of died from it. Because apparently, shields don't work against the crossbows. Who knew? Well, at least that's what I'm guessing, because my shield did not do nothing. Dude, this is so loud. Holy moly. I mean, that's not much better, but it is better. Is it? Okay, that's better. Now we don't have to worry about the cows. That is actually way too many cows. I will kill them in a future episode. Probably when I do run out of food. Because eventually I'll run out of food. And I'm tired of being on the vegetarian diet. Even though it's only been one episode. This is literally the second episode I've been on the vegan diet. Or vegetarian diet. But I mean, meat is definitely better for you. And meat tastes better too. Especially in real life. That is all the grown wheat. Which isn't very much, but it's something. So I guess we'll head over here. Actually, let's check the carrot farm real quick. Because I can actually use the other one to get a carrot villager. So I can trade carrots. Or whatever. And I've been using the carrots that I've gotten. That's why, to grow up the people fast. The people. What? They're not people. The horses faster. Like basically I've just been spamming them until I grow up. Which takes around 12 of them. Because I wait until... Well, it doesn't really matter, honestly. But yeah, so I'm going to... Actually, where's my... I need my horse. My world's fastest horse. It's not really the world's fastest. And there are way faster horses that you can get in the game. Just not without going in previous updates. And maybe I'll do that in a future video, but for right now, that's not going to happen. It looks like I have to sleep in a villager house today, which there's nothing wrong with that. And now it's day 44. I actually don't know how long it's been trading for, but yes, I need one more emerald for a trade, and I don't even know how much it is. Other farmer, what are you doing? Oh, look at the look at the iron golem farmer. What are you? I need you to come over to your job site block, to your composter, because I'm breaking it, and bam. Oh, that must not be yours then. Which one's? Who are you? How'd you get all the way over here? Okay. Ouch. Not ouch. Why did I say ouch? All I did was fall into the water. That doesn't even hurt. It literally does the opposite. I wouldn't say the opposite, but it cancels out hurt. Hurt? You know what? I'm not even gonna question the words that come out of my mouth anymore. Because I have no idea. But anywho, why is the villager head so big? Oh my gosh. Is this yours? Is this not yours? Okay, if that's not yours, then what is? Is there a farm over here? No, the answer is there is not a farm over here. I actually forgot to loot this village, and there's a bundle, which I'll use. We can actually break that, because I don't want you, that's for sure. Still need to upgrade you, and I'm gonna go over to this farm over here and break this composter. Wait, what are you? You're another wheat villager? I don't want a wheat villager. I want a carrot villager. I had to look into my inventory to see what crop I had to know what villager I wanted. That's crazy. The memory of a goldfish. That's what I have. Ooh, carrots for emeralds, first try. 6 emeralds, that's enough to buy 2 two sets of cookies, which is awesome. Kind of, because, well, I guess now I'm definitely a vegetarian diet, not a vegan diet anymore, if I eat the cookies. And I'm probably going to end up eating the cookies, let's be real. That's just who I am. And we get 1 more free emerald just for good luck, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so I would try and get melons, but I have no clue where a jungle is, so that'd be very difficult. I might just get a lectern villager. What are they called? Ooh, bundle. Ooh, emeralds. Actually, maybe scratch that. Maybe we won't need to trade. Well, actually we will, because I only get 1 more. And then I don't have enough wheat or anything else to do really anything else. I'd have to go back and harvest those crops. So we can actually trade for the cookies again. I'm gonna do that like 5 more times probably. Okay, that may be an exaggeration. And oh my gosh, that may be an exaggeration. Jeez. Ooh, I want to build. Do I have any pumpkins? I want to build a pumpkin farm over here, because I can trade with pumpkins with that villager. Any pumpkins? No. Any pumpkins? No, I think I have some pumpkins at my base, but I'm not quite sure. Let's go and find out. Where's my horsey? Here he is. It'd probably be faster at this point to just go back to the mesa biome, but I don't want to because that's gonna take forever. I could try a different cave and just see what I get. But, I don't want to. I'd rather do it this way. It's not faster, but it's better in the long run because golden carrots are a great food source. So if I get a good farmer. Eventually, I'll probably move villagers from that village over to here. That way I can actually deal with villagers, but that'll be after I beat the game because I don't, like I said earlier, I don't want to use the villagers until I beat the game. I may have said that. I also may not have. I don't remember. But it's the truth. Okay, so I'm actually going to put you in here with the cows real quick. Hopefully you don't die from entity cramming. And hopefully it doesn't take me 10 years to get back on you. We're going to harvest these crops. Too bad you can't, like, trade seeds. That'd be, like, the best trade. I'd actually love that. If you could trade for seeds. Trade seeds with them. Wheat is, like, the worst one. Because wheat, you only get one wheat per plant. But carrots and potatoes, you get multiple. Which is precisely why wheat's the worst. So actually, I do not have any pumpkins. I really thought I did. I thought I grabbed them. Do I have a bundle or something with pumpkins in it? Huh. I thought I had them, but I guess not. Anywho, the only other villager I could think of is a fisherman. But I feel like that would be too many villagers at once. Ooh, I have 18 emeralds. Now I have 20 emeralds. So maybe I actually don't need to do what I thought I was going to need to do. That's perfect. Let's actually head back. Did I leave my horse over there? I sure did, didn't I? I wish I had enough golden carrots to be breeding while I was doing this, but I don't. I literally only have one. I might as well eat it. See, they do such good hunger. Okay. Now we can get back on the horse. Actually, no, we can't because there's more crops I can harvest. I mean, we still could, technically, but we're not going to. Dude, this is actually ridiculous. You cannot see any more cow. You can't. What? The cows basically can't move at all. Alright, so that's all that we can get. Never mind, there's one more. No, I'm not grabbing any more if I see any. Good thing I haven't seen any grow. Alright, so now we can actually skedaddle on to the farmer. Farmers, plural. Because there's two of them. Because that's how poor things work. If it's more than two. No, what? If it's more than one, it ends with an S. In most cases. In a lot of cases. English, yeah. Gotta love English. But you can hate it sometimes. It is pretty annoying sometimes. I will agree with that. Dude, the baby villagers are so hilarious now. They look a little derpy. I wish the noses, like, went down, like, a couple more pixels. Because now it just looks like a square. And that's not how noses work. Anywho. 4, 5. Let's go. Okay. Dude, I need one more trade. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I need one more trade. Please have a house in here that has an emerald in it. Please. Please, 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 please. Okay, how did you even get in here? How are you stuck? Okay, well, I guess it's not stuck anymore. Is there a bed? What? Not bed. Ooh, I'll steal the smoker, though. That'll be useful. This is not a librarian house. Do they have chests in this one? Why not? I feel like this one should. Come on, let me sleep. Okay, well, it looks like that's not gonna happen. Until I go to a different house. Then, of course, it will. Nothing great. Not what I need. Still not what I need. That's an empty chest. There's nothing in, no one in this bed. At least I got enough food for a while. I'm trying to think of another thing I can do. That way, that way I don't have to go all the way back. There's no other crop that I can do. I might have 12 potatoes, but that's not enough for the potato. Maybe if I grab every single carrot that they have, I can trade once. Honestly, probably not, because it doesn't look like it is. It will be at this point. At least at this point in time. Maybe I'll just grab all of them. Why not? How many crops in the future? Like, specifically just the beetroot, I think. Because I have potatoes at my base. But I want to make every farm imaginable. Including pumpkin and melon. And netherworts. And everything. Because this is a forever world. Yes, we do have carrots. Okay, there's one emerald. Okay. Now where is the other farmer? Do you live here? Other farmer. Hello? Where are you? I can't see you. Seriously, where are you? Where's the other farmer? There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Ooh, is this you? Nope, this is the carrot. Of course it is. Where's the other farmer? There, did he get oh, no, you're just pathfinding like an idiot. Okay. Soup. You are a master, and you have golden carrots for sale. I do need another carrot. Not another carrot. More emeralds for the golden carrots. So maybe, actually, I didn't check this farm. Maybe we'll get enough something. I got 24 potatoes. That's good enough for 1 emerald, but I don't want just 1 emerald. So I could get a butcher because of all the cows that I have, but I think that's probably not the best idea. And I'm just saying things that I could get because I can get them, but I'm not going to because I don't want to do too many villagers. I literally only want 2. A farmer, or farmers, because I technically do have plural farmers, and a Fletcher. Not a Fletcher, a librarian for mending. Even if I get, like, protection 4 for 1 emerald, which I know is not possible without any not rerolling, but the things, whatever it's called, I will pass it up because I don't want to do that. Where's my horse? Here he is. Blend it in for a second. Okay, so here's all the carrots. The carrots? No, the potatoes. No, the carrots. Yeah, that's right. What am I talking about? Actually, I have a whole bunch of seeds, and I can compost them. Alright, so now that I have a whole bunch of carrots, I can get back on my horse and go back to the village. But along the way, stop and collect the rest of these. Alright, so now I can find the correct villager, trade with you, and then where's the other farmer? Trade with you as well. And I need you. I need you. Come here. I can get 6 golden carrots. But now that I have infinite carrots, I'm going to continue breeding the horses, and I'll see you when I'm done. Probably. Okay, so I've finally bred for a decent horse, or not a decent horse, a great horse. This horse is over 14 blocks per second speed, and a jump height of 5.67. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? Okay, well, anyways, now that we have our horse, I did decide to keep... I was trying to breed it to get a better horse with this one, but that never ended up happening because I ran out of golden carrots, and I had like 10 once after I breeded that horse. I just wanted to see if I would get like a better horse. I never did, so I just stopped. And this was one of the horses that it started with, that the whole chain started with. And the other one is in my house. I do want to keep those just so that in the future, if my horse dies, I can breed them again. Or just for show, because it'd be pretty cool to, you know, show from what it started to what it finished. Also, if I ever have any guests on this world, which I don't plan on it, but I wouldn't mind having guests, if that makes sense. Basically, now all we have to do before we can end off the episode and I can edit it and upload it, is we have to make a horse stable. What are you doing? So basically, I'm gonna grab some spruce wood, and I got all of these stuff as I was breeding, because, you know, breeding takes forever. So I got a whole bunch of wood, and I actually made some shelves, because I think maybe I could make some shelves and make it look cool. Ooh, I want more trapdoors, because actually I have an idea for how I want to build it. Because I have an idea, and I don't know if it works still, but I want to build the stable, like, pretty small. Like, I don't want it to be humongous. So we can go up 4 blocks and then over, like, 3, I think, and then back, like, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think my idea is, I know that you used to be able to place trapdoors like this, and mobs could not get out. They could jump in because they recognize it as a block that you can jump over, but right here they wouldn't. I don't know if it's still like that. We're gonna find out. I honestly do not know. I need more spruce. Okay, so this is what the stable looks like so far. And my other thing I wanted to try, a building thing that I've never actually used, is building with campfires, because I know that they're a great block. And I placed it on the wrong block. Dang it. That sucks. But luckily I got 2 charcoal, so I can make 2 more campfires from that. Which I guess is something, you know? So now we have 7 campfires instead of 6. And the best way I can think of doing this in order to add depth, English, is campfire, you know, and we can then put like a trapdoor, then a campfire, then a trapdoor, and we can actually use the shovel to put it out. And we're actually gonna need more campfires. I just realized this, which is not the greatest. And we're also gonna need more trapdoors, actually, too. I just thought of that as well. Not only does it add depth, it adds design from the top and from the bottom. I don't know if it'll look cool, but I guess we just have to make a whole bunch of campfires and find out. So I'm actually gonna break all of these campfires. That way I get double the amount of coal, so I can make double the amount of campfires. So all renewable. That actually is probably the easiest block to get. Once you get one, you can get infinite amount. As long as you have the wood, of course. But wood's a not non-renewable. Wood's a renewable resource, so it's not something that you really have to worry about. There we go. Now we have 16 campfires. That will probably be more than enough, but I want to have, you know, some for the future. And let's see, what about putting slabs along the edge like this? I don't think that looks too bad. And we'll mess with designs for like here, of course. But if I jump onto here and then place the campfires down, ouch. Or actually, let's try something different. Let's place the campfires like this instead. That way we have a little change in how they look. And if I put them out, it looks like that. Now we can place trapdoor. I actually need more trapdoors. 42 should be plenty of what? 42 should be enough. Should be more than enough. Alright, so that's the roof of the stable done. It looks honestly not too bad. I think I will go ahead and put slabs along the end of this. I think that doesn't look too bad. I think it looks pretty cool. And one of the reasons I created this world was so that I could get better at building, because I'm not the greatest builder. And I think I've done a decent job at that. Mainly with the house. The stable looks pretty cool. I'm going to have to put hay bales in, of course, to decorate it. Because I don't think it looks bad, but it could definitely look better. And what if we put... Yeah, if we put those right there, like that. We have shelves on the corners. We can't put them on the top corner, but... that's fine, of course. And then what if we have trapdoors over them? But only from the inside, of course. Or from the outside, not from the inside. Maybe we do one trapdoor. Yeah, we'll probably only ended up doing... yeah, let's just end up doing one trapdoor. And then I can also place a trapdoor on this side, too. I do believe. And it would look okay. Might also save some trapdoors for the next build. That I don't have planned, by the way. It's just... I don't even know what I'm doing next. Actually, I do know what I'm doing next episode, but... it does not have anything to do with building, unless I change my mind and decide I want to build something. There we go. So that's going to be the build. Oh wait, I forgot. These ones, and these ones, and these ones. Okay, I do think that this should work and should keep the horse out. So let's go grab the horse. And if we hop in, I don't think you can get out. Let's get some carrots. Are you not attracted to carrots? He's not trying to get out, but that doesn't mean he can't get out. I don't know if he can or not at this point. Oh, yes, he can. Definitely can. That's not great. You're not supposed to be able to get out. Does it not work with, So apparently it doesn't work with horses. It does work with other mobs. So I'm just gonna have to use fences. Which isn't bad, of course. It's honestly not the worst thing in the world. I'm actually gonna... never mind, because my axe is broken. I was gonna break down these ones, but... I think I probably have some extra... I need to make a new axe. We only have 6 in the chest. That means we have 7 in total. Okay, I don't have any stone, so I'm actually gonna go after mines for some stone. You can tell how much stone mining I've done. Not much, considering that my pickaxe isn't broke yet. I actually think I'm gonna do like some sort of design here too, just to like make it look a little cooler. And we'll add a slab along here. So I think that looks pretty good, and we can do this. 24 should be enough to finish. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. So that's going to be the finished stable. No, it's not. I have to put blocks right there, and right there, and right there, and right there. Alright, so that's the stable. It's not the greatest. I may do some building off camera to make it look better. Maybe we can put slabs like that. Not like that. That's not how I wanted to do that. What if we put slabs right here? Oh, here. Oh, here. Break that. Does that look weird? No, I don't think it looks too bad. And then we do the same thing on this side. I'm terrible at jumping. Holy moly. Yeah, I think that looks better. Now we just need to put like a water feature inside. And there we go. We have a bit of water. Now I just need to get... It's taking a whole Minecraft day just to do that? I literally just slept. Okay, but anyways, I just need a couple of hay bales, so I need to harvest that. Yeah, I can harvest just a couple of those for right now, and I'll finish harvesting later. Off camera, probably. Okay, there should be plenty. Okay, I just need to make a few hay bales. 3 should honestly be plenty. Because I can do this. Watch this. I actually just realized I would have to put them like right in the ground. Honestly, I could do that. Doesn't look bad. Because if I put it like up here, he can get out. Maybe if we'll add some paths for decoration as well. Like they've been, the grass maybe have been eaten. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. That'll be the finished thing. So now let's get on the horse and put him in its pen, its stable, and that's actually wonderful. So that's going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure you come back in the next episode. So yeah, goodbye.